break from the... If you tap now to watch a short... You'll receive 30 minutes of...
After entering the stage with a grappling hook, Snowball is now ready to brawl. Now, the first thing we talk about in a fighting moveset is the attributes. For example, when we make a Smash Brothers moveset, especially for a LoL, we have to talk about how the playstyle fits the character. But here in Newgrounds Rumble expansion, or basically Newgrounds Rumble in general, we actually talk about the perks and cons of playing as that character, which is the first thing coming up in line. The attributes involve 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages for each character. In Snowball's case, his perks are that he excels in the air and can be as quick and nimble as Jack. With these advantages, you can hit some sweet R combos on your opponents like there's no tomorrow. However, he can be juggled with no error and has poor crouch attacks, so hitting these sweet R combos can be very crucial at times. Now, onto the fun part of a fighting moveset, the attacks. This is where we actually start getting creative and find the potential of said character being in a fighting game. And as I've watched the entire Bunnykill series, I know damn well that Snowball, and possibly any other character that kills, have so much potential on being a brawler in the Newgrounds Rumble expansion. But before I get into that, I want to remind you that there are only 3 types of attacks: quick, fierce and power-up. For his ground quick, he swings the katana, like the one he's holding on this PNG. It will look similar to Link's side smash, but with less damage and knockback. His crouch quick is just a simple leg sweep, nothing too special. His air quick is just a generic backflip kick, also not too special. For his ground fierce, he pulls out a lightsaber from PA3 and lunges it forward, similar to Shulk's side smash. For his crouch fierce, he takes out a knife gun, whatever the hell it's called, he sweeps it on the ground. For his air fierce, he wields a fire axe and swings it, similar to aerials like these. For Snowball's power-up, he pulls out a laser gun. This laser gun has 10 shots, each shot being able to go through multiple opponents like an knife cutting through multiple pineapples. And they deal serious damage. Now, onto Snowball's palette swaps. Please keep in mind that these are recolors, not alternate costumes. In fact, I don't plan on making alternate costumes ever. His first recolor is the Lit Dust with brown fur, his second being the Cunning Smoke with dark gray fur, and his last being the best character in the whole series, Ruby, with light pink fur. And she's better than literally anyone else named Ruby. You know what? Screw this video. I am gonna go mourn Ruby's death. I couldn't think of a death animation for Snowball, so instead I'll put this image of Mario losing a stamina match to Fox's laser. I will add this image every time I couldn't think of a death animation. Earlier, I said I would also add a winning animation. For Snowball, it's similar to Ike's Down Taunt, where he plants his katana on the ground as a breeze blows on him. We're almost done with the moveset. All that's left is the stage and the story. Snowball's stage is gonna do the background I've been using this whole time, calling it Rydus Rooftop. Yes, I also noticed the alliteration. Matter of fact, I like alliteration. And now, onto the story. I don't really wanna make the story. I will do that when I finish the roster.